So the ICE raids are continuing, and of course, Democrats are continuing to try to fight back. And honestly, I'm even shocked at some of the ways that they are trying and attempting to fight back against these ICE raids, and you're not going to want to miss it. But before we get into that, let's get into some of these ICE raids where we are getting exactly what we voted for. Now let's dive in.
Perdón, pero ¿qué es su nombre para que su familia puedan saber? Okay.
Trying to record the license plate.
Hey, go back. He works with this company. Back up. You can't fucking block us in like that. Hey, you're in pain. Are you fucking gonna beat us? Are you in pain? Show me your recording right now. Show me your license.
Hey, you gonna mess around and find out. These folks, man, I tell you, they gonna F around and find out. You're not gonna keep interfering with these ICE raids, man. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
They're kidnappings. It's appalling. It's awful. It's shameful, really.
Two men were snatched off the street early this morning at Villa Park while buying tamales from a street cart. The owner of that cart, who has been here for years, was terrified.
Me dio miedo. Yo tengo documentos, pero me dio miedo.
She says she has her documents, but she was still threatened with arrest by those agents, so she immediately called her daughter.
This is my neighborhood. This is my home. So once they told me what happened with my mom, I left whatever I was doing.
Around the corner from the park, federal agents were also spotted entering an apartment building on North Marengo Street, apparently grabbing a few more people there. Because of the early morning operation at a city park, Pasadena quickly canceled swim lessons and other programs at Villa Park, Robinson Park, and Victory Park today.
You don't want to risk an innocent child, a parent, a coach, a referee being injured, and so we feel compelled to cancel activities.
These agents appear to have the word police written across their vest, but like in many of the other raids we've seen in recent weeks, it's not exactly clear what federal agency they're from and if they're just casting a wide net or going to specific spots for specific people.
Did not identify themselves, did not showed up in unmarked vehicles.
State Senator Sasha Renee Perez, who represents this district and was also out here earlier today, says on Monday she's introducing legislation to make these ICE agents identify themselves, including with some sort of name or ID plate being worn to show which agency they're with.
People are scared to go outside. They're scared to even enjoy themselves, and that includes American citizens. I've started carrying my passport on me. I'm a state senator.
That's silly talk. That's silly talk. Yeah, I even have to carry my what? Bro, there was a lady that was right there as the gentleman was being deported. She didn't get deported. Nothing happened to her. You know why? Because she's a legal citizen. I don't care who you are. If you're a Mexican, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're here legally, there's no issues. But also, on the flip side, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Mexican, you're Asian, or where the hell you came from. If you're here illegally, your butt's getting deported. I don't give a crap what skin color you are. None whatsoever. I don't care what you look like or where you came from. If you are in this country illegally, you will be deported. And I fully support it. Fully support it. These folks, man, it's silliness, man.
You guys, this morning, this gentleman here was buying tamales from this lady over here.
This is a second angle of the story you just checked out.
Here, and he got taken. He got picked up. Okay, this gentleman here, people are trying to locate the company now. And the white car right over here, this is one of the intersections where they got picked up. Okay, so that just tells you that even people who are working get picked up. Okay, this is a corner. If you do roam around here, please put your windows down if they're tinted, because it gets us confused with ICE, because that's how they come. All right, just want to let you guys know, I'm at the corner of Garfield and Park, City of Pasadena, Villa Park. This is where they canceled all the games for all the kids and all the parks in Pasadena. The gentleman right here that was in this car got picked up. This person also got picked up.
Good. They were here illegally. I don't care if they're working or not. They were here illegally. And proof of is that legal citizens aren't being deported is right in that story. Like I just talked about, there was a legal citizen woman that was standing there while this guy was being deported, and nothing happened to her. So there you go. She was not deported. They're hopping on these job sites too, man. Look at this line. Look at this. Look at that. A lot of folks getting deported, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks like the folks on the right side are probably legal citizens over here that are all walking around, and these folks are all illegals. Which also, once again, discredits the Democrat story. They're deporting anybody and everybody. Like, no, if you're, ooh, and look at this building. Do y'all see that? Bro, am I tweaking? Or is this building like wavy as a mother lover? Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. But if we got any construction guys, let me know, because that looks quite crazy. I know parking garages like sometimes, but this looks a little different. Like that's almost an S right there going on. I don't know, man. Looks a little sketchy to me, but y'all let me know in the comments. All right, y'all let me know in the comments, okay? So the title on this, or the description on this: a few days ago, ICE conducted a huge raid on Glen Valley Foods in Omaha, Nebraska, and apprehended almost 100 illegal alien workers. Now the company's lobby is flooded with Americans trying to fill the jobs. Loving it. Loving it. They caught me. Trying to identify folks. Okay. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Deport them all. Deport them all. In Blount County, Alabama, they raided an illegal bird fighting ring, and of the 60 folks that were there, 5 were legal citizens. Only 5. There you go. Only 5 of the folks that they found were legal citizens. Everybody else got deported while they were committing another crime by fighting chickens. Crazy, right? Absolutely wild stuff, man. But Tom Homan says these raids are not going to stop. They're going to continue.
Well, there's a right way and wrong way to hire workers. There are legal programs that bring farm workers in. Second of all, I've been saying for years, Congress needs to address this. But because Congress failed to address it doesn't mean we ignore it. I mean, it's illegal to knowingly hire an illegal alien. But like I just talked about a few minutes ago, worksite enforcement operations, just like at-large operations, we're going to base them on priority, right? For those, we have a criminal nexus of trafficking, of forced labor, of tax fraud or tax evasion. I mean, we will concentrate on work sites on a prioritized basis, just like we do at large operations. So let's just go farm, look for illegal aliens. We'll prioritize those who have a criminal nexus first.
And just one quick follow-up. On Thursday, ICE told agents to hold off on investigations of farms and hotels, absent some other sort of criminality. Was this ICE acting on their own, and what is the
ICE was not. Look, ICE is enforcing laws enacted by Congress. Worksite enforcement operations is an important part of the work we do. Again, where do we find most victims of trafficking? Worksite. Joe Biden stopped worksite. They said they cared about sex trafficking and forced labor trafficking. Then they stopped worksite enforcement. That was a dumb move.
So what was that email from Tatum Kate?
It's a matter of messaging, proper messaging. The message is clear now that we're going to continue doing worksite enforcement operations, even on farms and hotels, but based on a prioritized basis. Criminals come first.
So job sites are still going to be raided. Still going to be raided, as well as farms. And hey, listen, I agree. But, you know, one thing that Democrats are attempting to do, and it is absolutely shameful. Y'all just have to listen to this story here, man. You're just going to shake your head at it. It's just absolutely foolish.
Tenants Union, along with some other major labor unions, are joining forces today demanding action to protect Angelenos against immigration raids. The local SEIU 721 labor union, along with CLU and the Tenants Union, are asking the LA City Council to pass an emergency protection to help families who may face eviction due to the immigration raids. The unions say many families may not be able to cover rent due to a family member who may have been taken by ICE or who have family who may not be able to leave their homes due to fear of kidnapping. The groups claim Latinos make up majority of renters in the city of LA. They also say local residents have had enough to deal with, from COVID to the economic crisis and our deadly firestorm. Now the raids are creating unnecessary fear.
Nowadays, I mean, you don't know who's a cop, who's an ICE agent, now who's a bounty hunter, and now I can be dressed as a cop.
Exactly.
And just go kidnap people.
No matter what your legal status it is right now, we are all in fear. I had mentioned earlier, I mean, I'm a naturalized citizen, but my daughter is a born USA citizen and she's scared.
Bro, that's silly talk, man. If you're here legally, you won't be deported. And we've already seen that. We've seen ICE agents go into places where there are illegals and legal citizens, and they left the legal citizens alone. That work site where there was a long line, and then on the other side there was just people just lollygagging around. Perfect example. The situation where the guy was trying to buy some tamales on the street corner. Another great example. There was a lady that was standing right there as it was happening, but she is a legal citizen and nothing happened to her. If ICE was deporting legal citizens, I would completely stand up against ICE. And I would make a video on it. Like, bro, this is crazy. No, you cannot do this. That's not what we voted for. Of course, right? But that's not what they're doing. They're deporting illegal citizens. And I want to show y'all this mayor of Kadahi. I don't even know how to properly pronounce that. But allegedly, she's asking gang members to join in pushing back against ICE. Allegedly, of course.
So a vice mayor in California accused of calling on gangs to defend their territory against ICE agents. Sources tell Fox Cynthia Gonzalez Cudahy in Los Angeles County is under federal investigation for allegedly posting this video last week. Watch.
You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you. It's everyone else who's not about the gang life that's out there protesting and speaking up. We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at?
We reached out to Gonzalez to see to verify this video, and we have not heard back. But
of course you didn't hear back. So what do y'all think about that? Let me know. Was she trying to call on the gangs to step up to fight back against ICE? Y'all let me know. Let me know. And then, of course, and I'll end it here with Jerry Nadler. Oh, all of a sudden, Democrats care about masks now.
But these people are wearing masks and are totally unidentified. And the question is why? The question is why? It's completely improper. And again, one has to assume they're hiding something, or they're hiding misbehavior, because otherwise, why would they be wearing masks and denying their identity?
We know why they're hiding their identities, because people in your party, your constituents, your base, are raving lunatics and threaten not only their lives, but their families' lives. So that is why they hide their faces. And if you care so much about masks, Jerry Nadler, then why don't you tell your base to stop wearing them when they go out and protest and burn and loot buildings? How about that? Oh, of course. They're Democrats, so it's fine when you do it, but it's a problem if somebody else does it. I forgot. Cool if you do it. Problem if somebody else does. Right. Hiding. Goodness gracious, man. These folks are an absolute joke. Absolute joke. Now all of a sudden, masks matter. And isn't that the party that I could have swore they loved masks not long ago, and some of them still do, right? You know, you guys remember the COVID mask that everybody was wearing? They loved the mask. You know, loved it. Was forcing people to put the mask on and carried it on. But now all of a sudden it's a problem. You know, they just flip flop all over the place, man. It's crazy. Anyway, Y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think about it. Is this exactly what you voted for? Are you loving these ICE raids? Talk to me. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.